want to explain why you may want to seal your criminal record in Las Vegas, Nevada, even if it is for minor offenses. If you've been convicted in, say, Las Vegas Justice Court or Municipal Court of some minor petty offense, like petty larceny or misdemeanor battery or something of that nature, it will remain on your record. It will be in the scope sheets that the police officers have access to. And this could cause you problems down the line. Let me explain. If you, say, had a battery on your record from 6 years ago, and you're driving down the street now, not thinking about anything, and you make an illegal lane change, or at least the police officer thinks you did or says you did. Police officer gets behind you, runs your license plate, finds out that you had an altercation 6 years before, culminating in your conviction for battery. When the police officer gets out of his patrol car, knowing that you have previously assaulted and battered someone, how do you think this police officer is going to treat you? Do you think he's going to be on his guard? Maybe have his hand on his gun? Do you think he's going to treat you with a lot of respect? Hostility? You might not have even done something very bad 6 years ago. You might not have even been guilty. You just pled guilty to get the thing dealt with. But when a police officer's pulling you over for a minor traffic offense, officer doesn't know anything except you've been convicted of a crime, misdemeanor battery. And that officer's probably going to be on the guard and wonder if you're going to try to assault and batter him, which could result in the officer shooting you. Especially if you have any type of attitude, or it looks like you're reaching for any type of weapon, death could result. Another reason you might want to seal your record is so that nobody in general can find it. Once you've sealed your record, lawyers and people in general can't just go on a court website and look you up and find that you've been guilty of a criminal act in the past. Doesn't matter what the situation was, doesn't matter what the circumstances were, or why you pled guilty, or why you were convicted. The conviction itself creates red flags that make whoever finds that record suspicious. And you could be in a civil suit like a family law case where your spouse is accusing you of domestic violence. Now all of a sudden a conviction from 6 years ago for battery makes your allegations or your defense that you did not batter your spouse seem pretty weak. If you pled guilty to battering someone in the past, maybe you are also battering your spouse. So it's just a good idea at the earliest possible opportunity to seal your criminal records. It could save your life. It could save you a headache in a civil case. It also shows that you want to move on with your life and you don't want to have this mark on you forever. It could also help you in employment. If your background check is ran on you and it's discovered that you have this conviction, maybe an employer doesn't want to hire you. Sealing criminal records Can be done for probably around $2,000 or less if you hire a lawyer. It can take 6 months to a year, maybe. It is a little involved. There's some paperwork that needs to be done. There's different state agencies that have to be contacted, and they have to sign off on this record sealing. But at the end of the day, you might come away with a clean-looking record. So I highly recommend getting old stuff deleted, sealed, so the public cannot scrutinize your past. I'm Nevada attorney Anthony Wright. Please subscribe below and leave comments, but remember, comments are not confidential in a public forum.